rapping for myself and my family. There's no way that this is real, man.
How's it going, everybody? And welcome back to Modify Your Life podcast, where I'm your host, Anthony Lopez, and my co-host, Modified Frankie. And here on Modify Your Life podcast, we talk about modifying your life mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, and spiritually, which we need to because we live in Irvine now. We haven't found a church.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
we're supposed to go last week, but I think the whole house got sick.
the whole house got sick, and then I made a split-second decision to change the church we were going to check out.
Oh, yeah, that
just
one
'cause
started to get political.
Yeah, I heard.
You know what?
What?
I've been getting a lot of DMs lately about like my stance on things, and I don't respond to them, but it's like, you followed me for weight loss.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never stepped out of that realm of weight loss. Like, I'm not the, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you get comments like that? Because now your comments, your DMs are open to everyone now.
I might have, but honestly, my response would be like, I don't really have a response because we're not going to get political here at all.
No.
But regardless of what anyone feels, whether they're left or right or whatever,
Up, down, right?
you are right. And
Yeah.
I don't mean like, yeah, everyone's right. No.
You're right. I'm not here to fight you.
You're right
You're right.
because that's what you vote
Hey.
for, whatever's important to you.
You're right. You're always right. Anyways.
Yeah. But yeah, I haven't yet, but I'm locked and loaded with the response.
I love that. I want to say something. Thank you. Last couple of weeks, you've been a really big team player. Your birthday's coming up. Got you everything you want for your birthday. We got you an apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Got you a BMW. I want to say thank you because I don't think I say that enough, and I want to say openly that, like, you know, what she does is she has a lot behind the scenes, and there's a lot more that meets the eye that goes on behind the scenes than just social media. And you've been crushing it.
Thanks.
This new version of you, this like confident and like you talking more and you dressing up and wearing makeup more and all that stuff, shaving your face, shaving your booty crack, all that good stuff.
That's true.
You know what I mean? I just want to say thank you. I appreciate it. I see it. It doesn't
Thanks,
go
love.
noticed. I feel like, you know, gotta celebrate that
I
stuff.
feel like I'm a little bit more resilient now.
Yeah, I mean, your confidence is up. Your confidence boosted. You earned it though. You
Mm-hmm.
earned it. So, your next surgeries, what you do next year, or maybe 'cause mine's in November. So
I was on live earlier and I got asked the same question. So it really depends for me how well you recover.
I think my legs is gonna be like.
I feel like
Compared
it's
to
gonna be
what
easier.
the first one was, I think it's gonna be nothing. But the top one, I think that's gonna be like, you know, we're gonna have to
Well,
have
your
some
surgeon
crazy.
said this one's gonna be. He's like, this was gonna be cake.
I'm excited for like them to take out some of that skin that's like all right on my groin area because I don't like that part.
And he said everything you wanted for that round was
It's gonna
pretty
be
simple.
Pretty simple.
But I feel like I want to wait until after your surgery, and like I feel like you don't need.
Well, yeah, let's wait a little
physically.
bit. This stuff is it's
So I'm
a lot of
thinking
work.
like December, no later than January,
then
because
nonprofit-
I am
Sorry.
getting a hot girl summer.
Yeah, and then nonprofit is I say about another couple months we'll have. I think by the end of the year we'll announce our first 2 people. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, I just wanted to start off with saying thank you. And I see the work you're putting into not only just yourself, but into, you know, our relationship, but also into our businesses. Francie now owns this podcast setup.
This is me right
So
here.
this is all her. So she's rented out to people who want to use this. They're located in the Irvine, Orange County, LA, IE area, and need a podcast studio, and you like this background, and you got some things we could change it up a little bit.
Yep.
I mean, just reach out to Modified Frankie. She owns a business. It's
Me
called,
and my girl Joust.
What's the business? There's a name. We have the name
Oh,
for it.
dang.
I'll pull it up later. But anyways, we'll put it in there. But anyways, just wanted to start off with that. And now let's get into it. I know people love to hear our banter before we start, but you know, it's her birthday week, so I gotta be nice. So everyone comment below, happy birthday to Frankie, no matter when you're watching this.
Buy me a gift.
What if? No, we don't do that. I can't. Stop it. I judge.
Link in my bio.
If you want to know, like, I judge crazy on influencers that ask for money. I don't know if it's a pride thing, but like, I know what these influencers are making. I know if they're coaching. I know like a ballpark, and like for you asking for money, I don't know. I just think like it's lame. I don't know. Sell an ebook or something. Like give something of value. Even people that donate to our stuff when we help the families, which we have a couple months, but November will be our first one. I give our ebooks for free, like something of that. I don't know. Anyways, what are we talking about? I'm going to rant.
So I want to talk about building.
Rebuilding.
First building.
Oh, building. Okay.
And then rebuilding discipline.
I like that. I like that a lot. I think everyone needs to well, first off, how to build discipline. Here's like, you could stop listening to podcasts now if you're one of those people who just don't care about everything else, right? The way to build discipline is to just, like Nike, just do it. Discipline is a muscle, and it's something that you have to do every single day. It has to be when you brush your teeth and you leave toothpaste spill around the toilet around the rim. When you're male and you go piss, you leave piss on the toilet seat. When your car is dirty, when your house is dirty, when you have to meal prep, like it's doing those minor things is what builds discipline. And the only way to do it is to literally to do it. Like I know it's like you're looking for like this, like, oh my gosh, my life has changed, but it's like
This thing is so deep.
it's not that deep. It's not that. It's like literally just following that blueprint of doing what a disciplined person does. Mm-hmm. Right? And like, do you agree or do you disagree? Because like,
No, I agree that it takes the small things. I actually was talking to some of the girls earlier today, and one of them was talking about how. Oh, you want some of my drink?
go ahead.
It's a good flavor. How she procrastinates a lot, and she doesn't know how to like.
Who you talking to? No, I'm just kidding. No.
How she doesn't know how to get out of it. And I said, I brought you up how you say like we're not dogs, so we don't deserve treats. Mm-hmm. But I said we can still use that, just not with food. But just like with animals or children, even there's you reward good behavior, but there's also a punishment for bad behavior. So I said, like, as adults, when we have free will,
there's no punishment for bad behavior.
Because now we're adults, and who's going to tell us something, right?
Or, I didn't have this as a kid, so therefore I need to have it now as an adult, right? It's so very interesting, like our childhood traumas. We all could bond. We all have traumas.
Yeah. So I told her, I was like, that she could use that reward or punishment system with herself. Like, if you're not doing what you need to do, like say you procrastinated scrolling too much, now you're going to be late to the gym. Well, I guess your punishment is you're still going to the gym, and now you're not going to sleep as long until you learn your lesson.
Okay, Coach Frankie. But it's true. It's like consequence. No, action and reward, or action and consequence.
Because a consequence could be a good thing.
Yes, a consequence could be. Oh yeah, the consequence of being in a deficit is weight loss. The consequence of overeating is obesity, right? So consequence doesn't need to be a bad thing. But at the end of the day, you're going to earn that consequence, right? You need to earn it. So weight loss earned, weight gain earned.
Yeah.
And when building the discipline, it's something that is hard because we're not surrounded by people that are disciplined. If you look, and I love everyone around me, and I always get scared when people listen to the podcast, like, are you talking about us? But it's more of just like in a society, right?
Yeah.
It's like a lot of people
in general
don't have discipline, like. And it's like the discipline they do have, it's very interesting to see, like where they put it, where it's like, oh, well, so I worked hard, so let's go drink this weekend. But you just complained about me 3 days ago about how you have high blood pressure and your doctor said you need to lose weight. But instead of be like, oh my gosh, I worked so hard this weekend, let's go for a hike, or let's double it again. Yeah, you mean like double down and do it again, right? Mm-hmm. But it's like the lack of discipline we have, we're just so surrounded by it, it's just become a norm. Mm-hmm. So where it's like you do the right thing and then people...
You stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And you know what kind of like thinks about this? And he listened to the podcast, and I love that, not everything I say is people agree with. But I did the heavy talks, and someone had left a comment and it was saying like, oh, I disagree because maybe your program isn't right for them. I don't believe that my program's not right for anybody. My program is for everyone. No one could tell me that what I'm doing is not right for anyone, because I've been 2, 3, 4, 5, and 600 plus pounds. Mm-hmm. And I know each step of the way of the mental game, and regardless of what the mental game is, it's still calorie deficit, and we still lie to ourselves.
Yeah.
And so now I don't expect everyone to agree with me. But at the same time, there's certain things where I'm like, did you do what I did? Have you overcame what I've overcome?
Yeah.
Because maybe you just don't get it yet.
Yeah, they're never going to get it.
And well, it's not they're never going to get it. They haven't unlocked that part yet. And so instead of arguing with someone, like I talked with Daniel, play nice, I'll just say, oh, I see where you're coming from. And I didn't agree with them, but sometimes biting your tongue allows you to win. Because I'm not going to fight a brick wall or I'm not going to force a brick wall to know that he's a brick wall if he thinks he's a piece of wood. I'm just not going to do that, correct?
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I don't think that it's worth. I'm not gonna say worth my time, but I don't think I'm putting my energy into something that's valuable.
That makes sense,
right? But think about though.
But I'm not at the growth level yet.
But remember,
I'm pretty petty still.
But yeah, me too though. But remember, this is something that I double down on pettiness all day, and it's something that I've really been working on. And I shared that with the podcast with Daniel. Like I'm learning how to, we play nice. Right. But at the end of the day, it's very, very true. Like sometimes like we don't understand that like we don't have to win to win, if that makes any sense. Like, you don't need that.
That does make
You
sense.
don't need
I don't
that
care to win.
treat to make you feel good because you think you earned it. Like, replace that treat that's always food with, like, I don't know, like, go buy yourself like some new clothes or a new shoe.
Go get
like,
a petty.
If you
A new outfit.
If you take 50% of stuff that you buy on a weekly basis or monthly basis that you buy that you don't need, I think everyone could go buy themselves like something nice every single month.
Especially if we're talking like unnecessary junk food.
Well, think about it. Well, let's not just be down to junk food, right? Let's look at everything as a whole, right? We're talking about discipline, right? This is what we're talking about: how to rebuild this or how to build discipline.
Build it and then rebuild it.
Okay, so now hear me out. Let's dive into discipline. Discipline is what? Do you know the definition of discipline?
Yes, it's doing what you need to do when you don't want to do it. right?
Exactly. So, right, we're not going to just talk about food because people take it for face value.
Yeah.
Let's talk about discipline. What does discipline look like? Well, discipline is not overspending when you don't have the money, you know you shouldn't buy it. Discipline is not going to that birthday party when you know that you have some work to be doing or you have to go to the gym. Discipline is not going to that family vacation because you know you can't afford it because you're already in debt. Like, you get what I'm saying? Discipline is not buying that extra food that you don't need in that house for yourself or the kids or going to the fast food. Now we can get into food stuff.
Yeah.
But discipline is a lot of things. Discipline is not...
It's in every part of your life.
Well, because think about it. Indulgement is lack of discipline. So therefore, people are taking this like, oh, well, I have discipline in this X, Y, and Z, but we're talking about as a whole.
Yeah.
Right? And how much discipline did you lack before you started working on yourself?
I lack discipline in every aspect of my life.
Everything was indulgement. Everything was like more.
The only thing I didn't lack discipline in was, or maybe it's like not the right word, but in loyalty to like the people I love, that I always had on lock. But then I'm lying because I wasn't loyal to myself. So I didn't have.
Well, you know how I feel about that. Is that us being nice to people around us allows us to look past what we're supposed to work on.
But no, I did lack discipline everywhere. But I also want to say that even though I'm night and day difference of before I started to work on myself in every aspect, it is still a constant thing that you have to work on. Just because you gain discipline at some point doesn't mean you just keep it. Like, you have to keep earning it to keep it.
So in building a successful life, there's a fee every day. Right? There's a fee of discipline. There's a fee of some type of grind or hustle. There's a discipline of, executing. There's a discipline of, like, all that stuff is like stuff you have to do every single day. Because think about it, like, lack of like hustle, lack of drive, lack of grind, lack of grit is going to be a lazy person that no ambition is not going to accomplish anything.
And you're also not going to be happy or fulfilled in life. So you're going to bleed into other people. And then you're going to possibly be like the person who said, oh, it could have been your coaching. Because you're not willing to look at yourself of like, why didn't it work? It could. I'm part of the equation.
That's the heart. And that's where I'm so excited for anyone who supports us in our podcast and listens. And if they're not there yet, regardless of their size, shape, race, ethnicity, freaking religion, is that when you get to that point of realizing, like, wait, I am the problem. Now, I'm not saying that there's certain aspects that, like, I'm not perfect coach, right? I'm just saying, like, a deficit's going to be a deficit, right?
But you're a piece of that puzzle.
Like, where did I not give my 100%? And like that conversation where I shared about a client that like said that they had a good week, and then I broke down like, oh, did this and oh, did that, and then you did this. Oh, I see no tracking here, and then I see no gym here. Like, oh wait, coach, I had a good day, not a good week, right? And like we forget, like our brain, and I don't think it's like your fault in general. I think it's just our brain that we're just wired to go to the positive, which is very interesting because humans could be very negative people. But I think when it comes to ourselves, we go to the only positive our plan we followed or the only thing we did right for the week, and we don't pay attention, or we shut out like the bad stuff we did. Right, like like how there's times where something dangerous or something happens in your life where you maybe someone get bad car accident or whatever, and your brain forgets about it. Maybe kids being hit as a kid, abused, like some of that part of their life is like forgotten about. Like your brain gets rid of it because it was such a traumatic time, or your body shuts down. Like, I feel like our body does that. Like, oh, you did that one good thing good. Let's forget about the 90,000 things you did bad this week.
So instinctively, yeah, but also it's part of not having accountability, because it's easy to just remember that one thing. It's like, oh, but I did eat a salad. Yeah, but what about the 4 pizzas?
Yeah.
The salad doesn't mean health.
Yeah, and it takes you to realize that you're BSing yourself.
I think it comes down to extreme accountability. That's something that I feel mastered, even when it's not convenient for myself.
You know what? I think you've had extreme accountability before your journey. Because you would say things that, actually, no.
I blame PCOS a lot.
You're right. No, maybe it is something. No, I'm not going to take. I'm
self-aware.
I'm not. Yeah, you're self-aware, but yeah, you're right. You would have excuses. Now you're just like, you'll like, this is an excuse, but I'm listening to it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you'll be very honest, and I do love that, because sometimes you're gonna mess up. Sometimes you're gonna have fun. Like, man, like we have fun. Like, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna drink for your birthday. Like, we're going to take jet skis out. We're gonna, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, we're not boring.
It doesn't
people.
take away the discipline that we build. It's just the thing that we have to make sure. But when we're home, after having the fun that we already have planned, we're going right back to schedule.
My client Steven, he posted up his Warped Tour. So it's just so awesome to see him and his family just grind it out together. Like, it is so awesome to just see a family all signed up for the gym. I don't have that, and God willing, one day we do have a kid, so, and we'll be young enough to go to the gym with them, but I feel it'll be good. But at the end of the day, I can't wait, because Arlo asked me the other day, my godson, Arlo's my godson, and he asked me, we was at the jacuzzi, he's like, Nino, he's like, can I go to the gym with you? And I was like, yeah, I was like, you're almost old enough, dude. Like, you're almost old enough to, like, start lifting weight, because you don't want to stunt their growth. If that were the case, I don't know. I don't know about but at the end of the day, I think, like, I want to be a kid,
a little baby.
right? Still a little baby, right? Still I'm a little dude, right? But the fact that he asked was really cool, because, like,
he's interested in health.
Yeah, because we're talking about, he's like, Nino, like, they removed your skin, like, did it hurt? And then he asked me, like, well, why was that skin there? Because he's like, because remember Nino and your Nina were overweight, were fat, and so I kind of broke it down, like, think about a rubber band. I was like, what happens if I give you a rubber band and you open it and let it go? He's like, it's gonna close again. I was like, and think about if you hold that rubber band for 5 years, what's gonna happen? He's like, it's probably gonna be big. I was like, so that's your skin over time, it stays big. He's like, oh, I was like,
that's cool.
And he asked, like, did it hurt? And he asked me all these questions, and he asked about you. He's like, Nina had a surgery too. I was like, yeah, she had a surgery too. She had less skin, and then blah blah blah. I was like, the video's on YouTube when you get older. Not right now, right? But, like, the fact that, like, he asked that question was, like, really cool, because, like, and I grew up around amazing uncles and aunts and father figures, and my grandpa, right? But no one other than my uncle was into, like, health and fitness, but even him was, like, just like, he rode, like, his bike and stuff like that, but I never seen him in the gym. I never seen him come back from the gym and stuff like that. I think that was, like, past those times when I was a kid, right? But, like, I never in my life did I think, he would, my godson would come to me about going to the gym, or your brother would hit me up like, hey, I want to play football. Okay, how can I lose weight? Like, So it's really cool to, like, see that a full circle of, like, oh, wait, hold on. Like, we're building this healthy lifestyle. So when I see Steven and them in the gym, and I'm like, damn, like, he built that. He started off by reaching out to me, and then got his son and now his wife. Like, that's really, really cool.
Well, yeah, your discipline bleeds onto other people.
Yes,
I'm not just saying you, like, in general, whatever discipline you have, naturally it's going to bleed onto whoever you surround yourself with.
100%.
You want to make sure that you are bleeding good things onto people, not negativity, not just a fast life or a life of convenience, because, I mean, if it feels nice in the moment, but then when you turn back and you're not happy with your life, you have to take that accountability, or else you're going to find the world to blame.
Okay. All right. So that's it. Building discipline. I think that people were going to listen to this podcast because so many people are like, these are the 5 steps you need to do to build discipline. I'm going to tell you one step to build discipline. Do the things you don't want to do and keep doing them. And when you don't do it, the next day, do it again.
The little annoying things.
Do it again. The little annoying things, right? And people, I'm not, like, it didn't happen overnight. Like, it happened with me signing up for West Coast Gym. And then it happened for me going, and then me not being sore, damn near in tears, you rubbing my freaking legs, and then going, where you're going to go to the gym today, you're not going to take today, you're hurt. No, I'm going to the gym. Like, it didn't, like, one day I woke up like, oh my gosh, everyone, I have discipline, and this is my blueprint of success. I kept showing up, and I know people will pay thousands of dollars to hear this, and I'm going to give it to you on a free podcast. You want to build discipline, do the shit you should be doing and that you're not.
But the little bricks you were laying to build that discipline came even before stepping foot in the gym. It was when you decided. It may seem like it has nothing to do with it, but it has everything to do when you're like, oh, I need to make sure that I clean the toilet every day when I use it.
I listen to
making sure that
podcast.
Make our bed every single day. Like you I'm sure you're gonna think that has nothing to do with losing weight or having discipline, but it again, you bleed into everything. If you make sure your bed is done before you leave in the morning, when you come home from work and you're so tired and you just want to go to bed,
that bed's so good.
It's like the best feeling ever. Also, like the small things, making sure that when you are getting ready in the morning, if you leave if toothpaste falls or whatever on the sink, it takes a second. But we're just like, oh, I'll just do it later.
And then
everything's later, and then you look at your house, you're like, fuck. And that's supposed to be your safety net.
But people don't believe it.
I'm telling you, if you work on that first, naturally you're going to want to elevate everything little by little.
But people think it's stupid. The person out right now thinks like, oh, well, that doesn't have that to do because I'm just going to wake up at 4 a.m. Now I'm going to be successful. Bro, who cares if you wake up at 4 a.m. if
what are you doing at 4
house
scrolling?
Is dirty? You're not organized. You're not prepared for the day. You don't have a clean mental. You don't have a clean house. Your car's dirty. Your check engine light. Your shoes are not freaking clean. You're like, people think it's just like, oh, well, that's just to impress people. No, it's a quality of yourself.
There is pride in it though.
And there's pride in yourself. Like, okay, so if we were sitting here, right, everyone just take away what you know about me and Frankie right now. And say that we are sitting here shooting a podcast. The lens is dirty. We're sloppy. Your teeth are yellow. Shout out to Petra. They're not. They're nice and white. Right. Our background is not good. Our mics are all over. Like we just don't. There's gaps in this thing. There's whatever it is. Right.
Just sloppy.
They're sloppy. Who's going to listen to us? If I was sitting here at 650 pounds and Frankie was sitting here at 300 plus pounds, we're
telling
both
you to make your
heavy
bed.
breathing and telling you about how to be successful, who in the hell would listen to? Actually, there might be some people.
We've had more traction. We'd have way more comments than people saying these.
There's some people giving them advice that shouldn't be giving advice. But anyways, I digress. But you get what I'm saying, though? It's like, there has to be pride in yourself. When I go there, you know how many times there's two things life has checked me for. One is my attitude. And I told you, like, the times where I was getting a little annoyed, I stopped, and then be with my fans, and they come say what's up to me. I'm like, see, that's God telling me stay humble, right? And then there's another things that happen too. And I always run into you. I love running into you guys. But why do I run into you guys at the clubs? Why don't I run you guys at the gym? I'm at the club. I'm over here, a bottle deep. At a strip club.
At a casino.
And you guys run into me, but not at the gym. But anyways, right?
He digresses.
How many times have I met people in the men's restroom coming in as I'm coming out, and I'm thinking about, what if I didn't clean that toilet seat? What if I took a dookie and left marks on the seat? And they're like, I follow that guy. He talks about like, you get what I'm saying? So that's why it's like you have to have pride in yourself because you never know, like.
And you get spotted everywhere.
But like, it's like I have pride in it. And I don't. And now I've been doing that for years. Like you never have to worry about sitting on toilet seats with piss on it.
Nope.
And I've been to some of my friends' house. I'm like, yo, you're nasty hoe.
And you're really good at putting down the seat.
Yeah, well, that's my lifestyle now. Those aren't like, oh shoot, I forgot. Like that's like, oh wait, if I don't do it, I'm like, what am I doing? Ew. Like,
you feel
grow
awkward.
up. I feel awkward, right?
Yeah.
So how to build you want the 7 steps? Here are the 7 steps of how to build discipline. All right, so first, you just fucking do it. That's it. I promise you, like, and it's gonna suck. And you're going to be mad, you're going to be upset, you're going to be sad, you're going to want to fight, you're going to pout, you're going to kick, you're going to scream, you're going to be a little crying adult. Just keep doing it.
Yep.
Because that right there is building discomfort, and inside discomfort is going to be growth.
Okay, but then secondary question.
Second part of this podcast. Welcome to Modify Podcast.
How would you suggest someone that just had it and lost it? Like just start from square one? No. Because a lot of times, even I have, like I've lost it, right? I've lost the discipline because it's easy to lose a discipline. It's a muscle.
It's like 1 step forward and like literally 10 steps back.
But then I feel like, in a sense, it feels like it's harder to start over again because there's shame attached to it. Because like, fuck, I was already there.
There's shame.
I was already doing this.
And it's like playing a beating the level you've already beat. I'll never forget this.
And we try to change the recipe to how to get there again.
This is a very sad story.
Tell me.
It's a very sad story.
How sad?
It's very sad. And only certain few will get this story, and this is probably one of the saddest stories they're ever going to hear on this podcast. Ready for it?
What is that?
So one time, I had it was a Grand Theft Auto Vice City. No, San Andreas.
Oh, God. Where are we going with this?
And I beat the whole game. Took a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of sleepless nights. Beat the whole game. It was a great day. Really great day.
I already feel bad for you.
It was hard. It was good. I was very happy. I think I was one of the first friends of friend group to beat the game.
Oh. What an overachiever.
Either my sister or my brother. We don't know yet. Yeah, you, Alexa. I don't know if it was you or Shani Boy, but it was deleted.
Oh, sorry. Damn, that sucks.
It was deleted. The whole entire I beat every mission. I had money. I had cars. I had the fame. I had everything.
So you had it all.
I had it all. And it was taken away from me. It was taken away from me. I came in one day.
It was
a day just like this. Turn on my PlayStation. Went to go start up my account. No mas. I'll never forget that. And guess what? I never beat that game again. I was done.
Keep that story to yourself.
I've never.
Just keep that story to yourself.
I didn't do it.
It's so sad. You got to keep it to yourself.
I didn't do it. I never beat it again. I was like, I've already done it. And why was it hard? Because I've already played this level. I've already did this. I already do that. And I didn't. I was like, I'm done. Whatever. I was pissed. I was so heartbroken. That hurt. That sucked.
How did I allow you to rizz me up? That was horrible.
I got you guys. But hey, it's because it's hard the second time because you've already done it once. But guess what? You put yourself in that situation. You allowed yourself to steer away from your track of success for so long. You've made it hard to be disciplined. So you action and consequence. That's your consequence.
What about the guilt that's attached to it? Like, suck it up. Because those are big feelings.
Okay, so hear me out. Okay, like I know I have like those heavy talks, and I know sometimes they're hard. And I do mean everything I say, but that's not, you don't need to have that all the time. Understand that you're a human being. Understand that you've been...
Give a little grace,
but understand that you've been morbidly obese. You've been obese, you've been fat, you've been broke, you've been whatever, sloppy, majority of your life or more of your life than you've been healthy. Okay. So understand that you are sometimes going to go back into that old version of yourself. And if you do, it's your obligation to catch it. And if you choose not to catch it, what you're not fixing is what you're choosing.
That's a decision.
That's a decision. And if you choose to go that far back to where you're someone like me and gain 200 pounds back, learn from it. And that's going to be a hard pill to swallow. And I feel for you because nothing was harder for me to look at that scale and see I gained 200 pounds back.
Oh, because you had to rebuild. I just remembered you had to rebuild a few separate times. I didn't really rebuild much because I would lose like 20 pounds, gain it back.
200 pounds I put back on. And I looked at that and I was like...
Tell me all the feelings.
Not again. I felt like a loser.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I felt... it's like...
Shame, right? But with yourself?
I wasn't mad at anybody. I literally... You know what? Like, just to be 100% blunt... Bro, I just gave up. Like I was like I had a time where I was just like, who cares? Like I'm about to throw up and because I ate another slice of pizza. Who cares? I'm laying down in bed nauseous because I just ate garlic salad fries. Who cares? Like I'm gonna die anyways. Like I went through like this horrible and like.
How long did you sit there?
I'm horrible with time. I'm gonna tell you freaking 3 days. It could have been 3 weeks. Like
okay.
I don't even know how long I was at home.
That you decided that. You gave up even though your actions were giving up?
I think I was already actions were. I think once like my grandpa passed away, like I was over it, dude. Like I was like, everyone that's
you're like I'm not even making up excuses.
Yeah, like no, I was like everyone of value to me is like literally gone. My Uncle Dave passed away when I was 14. My grandpa's now gone and blah blah blah. Like everyone's just all bad, So I was just like, who cares? Who cares?
And you're next.
Yeah, I mean, at that rate, 100%, but. It wasn't short-lived, but it wasn't. I didn't sit there. It wasn't a month for sure. It wasn't a month. I don't think it could have lasted a month, honestly. But I'd say don't let your mistakes be a life sentence. You know, that's what I always say. Like, fuck, dude, we mess up, man. Like, you know what I mean? And I get it. Like, I do have those heavy talks where they're a little harsh, but like, I don't feel like that all the time. I only have the heavy talks when like I feel something heavy to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
But
to catch someone right before they really give up.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's like, bro, like, don't let it become a life sentence. Like, you know, like, fuck, you fucked up, dude. We all fuck up. I fucked up so many times. I've had to apologize so many times the last year. It's just like disgusting. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, as long as I learn from it and as long as I don't let it happen again and I right my wrong.
You could possibly teach someone to avoid the same mistake.
Bro, I mean, yeah. Yeah, we plan in the next, 5-10 years to be, relationship coaches and coaches for, to keep people together and to work with each other. Like, and because of what we went through. So if we didn't, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, 100%.
Well,
like,
we're kind of doing that actually tomorrow with one of your clients.
We go tomorrow, yeah. But
because they have a business together and they're also in a relationship together. So it's a tough two beasts.
But yeah, I would say that if you messed up and you are just at your rock bottom again, it's not a life sentence. It's a sentence.
At least you know how to get there.
And you know how to fix it again.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
Because you already did it.
It's the same amount of work you had to put in the first time. It's just now you're carrying guilt and regret. But I mean, that's your cross to carry because you earned it. Mm-hmm. I mean, that is your cross to carry. You earned that guilt. You've earned that regret. Now, like I said, it is a sentence, but it's not a life sentence. And in order to build yourself back up, you got to build that discipline back up, which is that muscle, and you got to keep doing it over and over again. Mm-hmm. And regardless of what anyone says or makes you feel, you have to look in the mirror and say, I am not going to do that again, and this is why I'm not going to do it, because I don't want to feel like this anymore. Mm-hmm. And I think once you really believe that and you really tell yourself that and you really fix that train of thought that it's not a life sentence, even if you have to lie to yourself in the beginning, because we've all had to lie to ourselves to get ourselves hyped up for something.
Yeah.
I think that's when you're going to start seeing change and realize that, okay, I'm not happy, but it's not over. Because think about this. There's literally someone today who now doesn't have a chance to fix themselves because they didn't wake up today. Think about that. There's someone that did not have a chance to fix themselves because they didn't wake up today. Whether it be a drug overdose, whether it be obesity, whether it be a drinking and driving, whether it be whatever it might be. They did not have the chance now because they waited for that right moment. So don't blow your chance. Like, we're not, when in 50 years, bro, we're not going to be here anymore. 60, maybe 60. Give me 60 years. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, give me 60 years. But you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have a long time here. We're already in our 30s.
Mid 30s.
You, not me.
You're 35.
You're 36, homie.
I'm going to be 36.
You're 36. By the time you listen to this, you're already 36, girl. You're already
30 fine, okay?
30 fine. That's right, 30 fine with a little fake behind. but yeah, it never can be serious with you. But yeah, like, and I
so rebuilding is possible.
Anything is possible if you woke up today and you're breathing.
Okay.
Like, and I get it. Like, oh, this fucking guy is always so positive. Bro, when you have literally have thought out, you're planning your own death, yes, you're 100% I am going to be positive. Because when I look at things, and I'm not saying everyone has to go through that. I'm just saying, when I look at something, I'm like, bro, I would have missed that. I would have not been here. I wouldn't have grown into this. I wouldn't have built this. I wouldn't have seen like... And when you think like that, you're like, fuck, you know what I mean? Makes you just look at things differently.
So don't take your literal life for granted.
Yeah, like, you're messed up. Your credit's shit, fuck it, mine was too. You're fat as shit, cool, I was too. Your relationship's fucked up, cool, ours was too. Like, fix it now. And understand that, like, it's not going to change overnight. It's going to change over countless hours in seat time. And you have to be okay with that. You can't rush that change or you can't rush that fix, I guess.
Yeah, you don't deserve to be at your peak if you fell off. You could get there, but don't be like, oh, I was already here.
Well, too bad.
It's so unfair.
Well, too damn bad. Like, But yeah,
yeah,
that's it. I'm not here to, like, don't think we're here to give like the 5 steps of success. I don't think we're that
There is.
podcast.
You start with making your bed. Do that.
I think you start with just. It might not be making their bed. It might be fucking wiping your ass right. It might be brushing your teeth. It might be with showering every day. It might be with fucking picking up your plates under your bed. You know what I mean? Like it's not always a bed making. It's like some people are deeper than that.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Sometimes like you need to like let go of that trauma. Like your mom fucking ruined you as a kid.
Oh,
Fuck.
well.
Sometimes no, not oh well. You just have to let it go.
Well, yeah. Oh well.
Because your mom's still living her life. Your dad wasn't there for you. Fuck me either. My dad tried to fight me during Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? Oh, not oh well, but like sometimes like it's not making your bed. Sometimes it's
more
like,
it's like so what? Like
accepting
you still have to,
that is a chapter in your book. But fuck, why are you still in that chapter? You're back in chapter 2 when you should be on chapter 35.
you should be on a different
You
volume
should be on
now.
a different volume. You should be in the volume 2. This should be the your comeback era. Like, why are you still fucking back in elementary school?
Yeah.
Bro, I've had some messed up things happen to me. People make fun. I asked a girl to home to a Valentine's Day dance, and everyone already knew that she had someone to go with, and they all told me to hype me up to do it, and they all laughed at me like fucking 25 kids. Like
That would have
shit
been
is-
my villain origin
Oh
story.
my god, that shit was embarrassing, bro. I get chills and just embarrassed just
I
thinking
need
about
names.
it now.
Off camera.
At the end of the day,
Are they doing
bro,
great?
it can't.
Because I'm not going to be the bigger person. I hope not.
I want everyone to eat, just not on my table. Don't block
I
our
don't.
blessings.
Starve.
Don't be blocking my blessings. All right, God, I didn't say that. She did. All right, I didn't say
co-sign
that.
that
I
one.
don't co-sign her. But we're all.
How's she doing in
We're
life?
all.
Now I'm mad.
We're all dealt
Tell me she has a gut
fucked up
too.
cards. You know what I mean? Not every card is going to be useful. Not every single card is going to be beneficial. It's just we gotta change the deck. We gotta understand that like, stop being in a rush to be the first place victim.
Ooh, that's dirty.
Right?
I like that.
Yeah. Stop being in a rush to be the first place victim. Like, I mean, shit happens, And I'm not going to say that your feelings aren't valid. I've learned that from you, that feelings are valid. But your actions of being a loser are invalid. I'm going to say that. I'm done. Tapped out, Kai.
That was a good way to end it.
You good? You didn't talk a lot this podcast, though.
Yes, I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
Everyone comment below. Did you talk enough? I just want to I want to make sure that you're getting your point across too, and I'm always used to being the main character, and heavy to modified is it's us. So I always want to make sure that I'm giving your time to shine. But sometimes I do go on a tangent. You let me go. Thank you.
But you also have to remember that even though this is us, I still learn from you every day.
I appreciate that. I learned from you too. How to wash dishes, how to cook, how to have excuses, procrastinate.
Say something nice right now.
What do I want to say? It's your birthday week. I'm proud of you. Love you.
Get out. Send
What?
us off.
You got a juicy booty.
I knew it.
Disgusting. We got to go home and open up all your Amazon packages. We got you a whole
I
bunch of
know.
stuff.
I
You got
fandangled
espresso.
an espresso machine out of him.
Bro.
Not Nespresso, an espresso.
These machines, like we got an entry level like $300 one, but they were like $700. I was like,
No,
we'll
they
get you
go like
$7.
thousands.
Oh, yeah, okay. But
But I wanted to commit to the little one
If I was
first.
gonna get $1,000 one, it has to be the one that like copper looking, like the old school looking ones.
Oh,
like,
that would be
those
sick.
are cool. But as long as you don't get Starbucks for a year, we'll upgrade to $1,000 one. But right now you're stuck at this one. But anyways, yeah, that's it. That's it.
It's not hard to rebuild discipline, is pretty much how we're going to wrap it up. You just have to swallow your pride and steps A through Z all over again. And don't cry about it. Right?
Well, you could cry. Just make sure you keep working.
Yeah, but just don't stop.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Cry while you're working.
Cry. Hey, cry. And say, hey,
Walk it off.
hey. Suffer in silence. Anyways, we hope we bring value to you guys and
And girls.
yes. And when I say that, I think it's an open statement. But yes, if anyone takes offense to that, I'm sorry, guys and girls. I'm happy that we're posting regularly. I'm happy that I know this is going up on time, and I'm happy
Jay,
that
I'm
we
so
got
thankful
to,
for you because
Yeah.
you really kick our butt to make sure that we film.
She
and we
low-key
love
pisses me
to
off
film.
sometimes, but it's my fault. She pisses
Yeah,
me
'cause
off
she holds us
because she holds me
accountable.
accountable.
Yeah.
That's what.
When
but
you're
I
like, hey,
love
can
it.
you come late? She's like, yeah, but remember, I would like to stick to
I
the
read that
schedule.
and I typed
And
something.
I'm like, hell yeah.
I read that. I'm like, I typed something. I'm like, you just being a pussy because she's holding you accountable. I deleted it. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry.
I like it.
But you know what? Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy that this has only been. We've only been doing this for a year.
Mm-hmm.
We've only been doing coaching for 3 years or going on 4 years. Taking it seriously for 3 years, I think it was safe to say. So it's like there's so much to do. Like, I hope you guys keep getting inspired. I hope you guys keep following along, and I hope you guys realize as much as you see us growing in our personal development and ourself, that you guys could be out there doing the same exact thing. And you don't need to join my program. You don't need to spend any money with us. You just need to take what we talk about, find where you can implement it, and just go work on it until you master it. Like, really, like I am a coach, and I do make money off this stuff, but like, you also could do it for free because I didn't have coaches for the first couple of years.
I would suggest always take advantage of his free Zoom calls because
those are
whether you're
crazy.
not, most people can, but are not willing to afford coaching, which is fine. If you're not there yet, where you're not willing to do it yet, at least take advantage of free knowledge. And if you generally can't afford it, obviously take advantage of free knowledge because he provides it.
It's there. My money's gonna come. I don't make the money that a lot of these influencers make. I'm gonna be honest, but I also don't. I know that my brand. I know that I'm gonna have one of the world's biggest brands.
Your
weight
name
loss.
carries
God bless
more
you.
weight though,
And you know what?
I'm not being like because you're my little boo or whatever. Your name carries way more respect and more weight than most.
And I'm gonna
coaches.
keep. I'm gonna keep my moral compass with that. So at the end of the day, it's this: you go get better for yourself. Go build that lifestyle, right? And it's gonna take time. All right, get out there and win, and we'll talk to you in the next podcast. Don't forget, I'm your host Anthony Lopez with my co-hostess or the mostest, Modified Frankie, and we'll talk to you in the next one. Get out there and go make something great of yourself.
Adios. Go make your
All this
bed.
happened for myself and my family. There's no way that this is real, man, it can't be.